Volts. Quick 2-game series today and tomorrow. Let's take a look at the Volts starting lineups presented by Easton. Riley Boone, a whole bunch of winning when she was a college player at Oklahoma. Jaden Goodwin. We highlight Amina Vega because she's off to a great start. Already 5 hits, but she's also local. She played here for 4 years for the Duke Blue Devils. Jennings, Benford, Lassiter, Edenfield, and Sierra Romero finishing off the lineup. Batting against Carlin Pickens, throwing close to 80 miles per hour. First pitch of the game, 74 miles per hour. It's called ball 1.
Yeah, we saw her push 77, 78, a couple of pitches in that rookie debut. There's just no one that can match her speed. You'll see plenty of pitchers in this league throw 70, 71, 72, but Carlin Pickens is in that high 70 range.
1 ball, 1 strike, Riley Boone. Didn't mean to. Ball glances off of her bat. Ball and 2 strikes. Boone so far this season, 3 hits and 10 at-bats. Texas Volts just finished off a series against the Oklahoma City Spark. They went 1-2 against the Spark. Called strike 3. Pickens strikes out the first batter of the game. Folks, this game is also on ESPN Deportes.
12,
That's
Goodwin.
a fantastic thing. You've got multiple options for your viewing and listening pleasure. ESPN Deportes, if you'd like the Spanish language version of what we're doing.
So cool to have just that elevated coverage for our sport. 14 games will air on ESPN Deportes, including postseason. Like,
Awesome.
how about that?
Jose Rivera and Ruby Rojas on the call. Ruby is a wonderful player in her own right back in the day. 2 balls, no strikes. Second batter of the game for the Texas Volts, Jaden Goodwin. 22-year-old, played at Georgia, just finished off her college experience. She's from Paris, you know. Paris, Kentucky. Two for 6 in her first handful of games as a pro. Goodwin. Tardy. 2-2.
I met some Georgia fans waiting in the line to go to the bathroom before our game today, and they were here to watch Jaden. Made the drive a couple of hours up, and they were both wearing Georgia t-shirts, and so it was kind of like, okay, you guys here for Jaden? They're like, yes, we are. Love it.
Gonna have a hard time competing with all the people who have come to watch Carlin Pickens. She's relatively local, just about 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours west of here. I was talking to a travel ball coach a couple of days ago. He was beaming with pride. Actually said she probably was as good of a volleyball player as she was a softball player as a kid growing up. She does have a volleyball build. She's 6'1". Long levers. It's a good at bat here for Goodwin.
Everything has been to the left side of the field, all of these foul balls, so I'm kind of waiting for that changeup from Carlin Pickens, which is usually going to be in the mid-60s. Try and slow it down a little bit. There it is.
Misses down low, so on 8 pitches, Goodwin works the walk. Got a base runner here in a Sunday afternoon.
Batting third for the Volts, number 17, Amina Vega.
There's your Bulldog fans. So Goodwin is aboard. Here's Amina Vega, 5 for 10 in her first 3 games of the season. That was a confident swing.
Opening week 1, Amina Vega has been on a heater. Like, just 500 batting average, leads the team in hits, RBI.
Must be something with these Duke batters. You see Vega, and at third base on the other team for the Carolina Blaze, Anna Gold, both former Duke Blue Devils, and they don't wear batting gloves.
I think only you would notice that.
On 3 pitches, Pickens strikes out Vega. 2 down.
Batting fourth for the Volts, number 23, T.R.A. Jennings.
So 2 outs. Here's T.R.A. Jennings. second year as an AUSL player. Last year she played for this Volts team and hit with a bunch of power. 5 homers, 16 runs batted in. Off to a good start this year. She's 4 for 9 with the bat in her hands. There goes the runner down to second. The throw gets away, and Goodwin's going to make it over to third. Overslid the bag and is able to get back in time. So runner on at third with 2 outs.
I love it. You have to be aggressive with 2 outs. You can't be sitting at first base knowing the speed that Jaden Goodwin has. Ball gets away, and then just aggressive base running, holding on to that base, overslid it a little bit. Yep, you get back in there.
Well, she was touching with her finger. Kenzie is a former pitcher. You're looking at Pickens with a runner on at third, and you don't want the wild pitch or a pass ball. Is there any pitch that's off the table now?
No, but hitters count, splitting the plate here, and you see Tiari looking away there. It just changes count to count. So if you have a hitter's count, whether it's a 2-1 count, a 1-0 count, I'm splitting the plate against Carlin Pickens, thinking 1 speed. And this is where it gets tough. You have to protect, and that's a really good take. Obviously, that's a changeup up in the zone, but just the speed differential, it is so tough when you're expecting 76, 75, and then here comes 65.
On the ground, hard but foul. Volts blaze on a Sunday afternoon here in Durham, North Carolina. We're expecting the pro debut, Najiri Kennedy. She's not going to be the starting pitcher today for the Volts, but you think she's going to play. Little looper. Good play by Nets. If that ball hit the ground, who knows where it's going to spin to. She got it on the fly, and the side is retired.
Yeah, this is a very
The Texas Volts, they get a runner all the way to the third, and they have the first but cannot score. Let's take a look at the Carolina Blaze starting lineup. It's presented by Rawlings. Anna Gold in the 2 hole. She will bat after Aubrey Leach. Devin Netz off to a really good start. She hits in the 3 spot. Dakota Kennedy, the rookie. Brito Kowalik. Reese Atwood, former college player of the year at Texas. Jenna Laird and Alicia Ocasio, who is having an absolute renaissance. Ocasio already 4 hits in 8 at-bats with 5 runs batted in. That 9 will bat against Jessica Mullins.
All-American out of Texas State and activated out of the reserve pool for the Volts, who are down a couple of arms, still missing Ali Carta and, of course, Alyssa Denham recently on the injured reserve list. So just kind of going to some really talented arms that are available in that reserve pool, and Mullins is one of them.
5'8", right-hander, 24 years of age. Trying to touch and go. That's Aubrey Leach. She's down in the count, 0-2. Aubrey Leach has been playing pro ball for a long time, and I'll be honest with you, I've never seen her play a position besides second, but today she's going to be playing out in center field. We were told by Kara Dill that she could play a lot of different spots and would this year for the Blaze. I wasn't going to believe it until I saw it, but Leach is the center fielder today. There's Kara Dill. Third baseman Vega throws Leach out. 4 pitches into the bottom of the first inning. 1 out.
Batting second for the Carolina Blaze.
It's fun to see Amina Vega back on her home field. And of course now Anna Gold at the plate. These are 2 former teammates just a couple of seasons ago. Both slotted at third base today.
Both not wearing batting gloves.
There you go.
It's Gold, the reigning rookie of the year. Super athletic and super intense. 3 for 7 so far through 3 games with a double and 3 runs batted in. That's amazing. We're playing at Smith Family Stadium here in Durham, North Carolina. This is the home field for the Duke Blue Devils. It's a program that just started 2017, but already a number of pros. It's amazing how quickly they have become relevant.
Yeah, Yeah, these teammates, Anna Gold and Amina Vega, and of course Jayla Wright is also in the dugout for the Blaze, all leading Duke to their first ever Women's College World Series appearance in 2024. So you know that there's a lot of professional talent on a team that makes it to that stage, and it's so fun to see them all on the same field.
Oh, beautiful pitch. Just froze Gold, and Mullins her first strikeout.
Batting third for the Carolina
First look
Blaze.
at an off-speed pitch here from Mullins, and you can see where Gold, her legs are just gone. Hands try to stay back, but can't bite, and she knows it.
Quickly 2 outs. Here's Devin Netz. Netz going to be right in the middle of this order all season long for Carolina. 2 for 6 with a homer, 3 runs batted in. And like so many of these players, she's a dual threat. We saw her come in and pitch a scoreless inning of relief a couple of days ago. That's a massive weapon when you get 16-player rosters to have people who can pitch and hit. Softly hit to the shortstop. Jennings throws out Netz. A good first inning for Jessica Mullins and the Texas Volts. 1 in the books when we come back. Great stuff. Thank you, Nicole. We've made it to the second inning. Carlin Pickens in the circle. She'll be throwing to Aaliyah Benford, Jackie Liss, and Jayla Lassiter here in the second inning.
Anytime we talk about Aubrey's grandma, I encourage everyone to go Google Wilma Ann Williams, because they are twins, Aubrey and her grandma is. I remember looking up, you know, doing my homework as a broadcaster. Okay, let me look up Aubrey's grandma, and they are absolute twins.
What a laser beam by Aaliyah Benford. A homer. First run of the game. 1-0 lead for the Texas Volts.
That got out of here in a hurry. And we were talking about how there's some two-way stars in this league, whether it's Devin Netz, Rachel Garcia, Alicia Ocasio, but we need to talk about Aaliyah Benford. She is a two-way star, and she hit some of the hardest balls that you will see. That was just a line drive that kept going. Such a pure, flat swing, gets the ball so quickly, and of course you always know that Pickens is going to be providing the pop, so you just need to be short to contact. That was a pretty swing.
Jackie Liss next in line. 1 ball and 1 strike to Liss. Liss just finished up her college experience at Texas Tech. Wonderful numbers in her 1 year in Lubbock. 21 home runs. Batting average north of 400. Now trying to keep on keeping on as a pro. 1 for 6 in her first 3 games playing for the Volts. 2-2. Three and two. 3-2 pitch from Pickens. Called strike 3. Third strikeout for Pickens. All right, the home run hitter, Aaliyah Benford. She's standing by with Nicole.
Up next
You were saying first pitch, you were swinging hard, hacking hard. That's something that you have to do against a pitcher like this. Second swing, what was going through your mind? What was your adjustment?
Second swing, definitely knew I was on the ball, so I just told myself to keep my head on it because I'm pretty sure I pulled out because I was really excited on that first swing.
Hard not to be. This is your second home run this season in your second series. What are you feeling at the plate that makes you feel so comfortable?
Just a lot of feedback with my teammates. We talk to each other throughout the entire game, so I just get up there comfortable.
Yeah, I saw in between the home run in this interview, there's a lot of communication on what you're feeling, what you're seeing. Is that something that's up and down the lineup as well?
Yes, we communicate a lot on this team, and we love to. So,
thank you.
Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Aaliyah. Aaliyah last year was actually not on a roster to begin the season. She was picked up off the reserve athlete pool July 3rd and obviously made a name for herself after that. But that goes to show you the level of talent and the level of commitment for Aaliyah.
And she was selected out of that reserve pool by the Blaze, the team that she just hit the home run against. And when she came in and was wearing a Blaze uniform and playing in this league a season ago, her at-bats, her appearances in the circle were constantly just impressing me. And when you're doing that, you're going to make yourself known. And I think it was why this time around the Volts saw that she was going to be available, and she's a player with a smaller roster like you were talking about. I need on my team because she can contribute in so many different, it's like that sneaky player that maybe we don't always talk about, but all of a sudden we're mid-sentence and she's hitting a line drive for a home run.
2 balls and a strike. Michaela Edenfield. Edenfield, everywhere she's been, she wears number 51. There's a reason for that. She played at Florida State. But anyway, her power so legendary that she got the nickname Area 51 because it's otherworldly power. 2-2. Called strike 3. Pickens has struck out 4, and all 4 of her strikeouts have been of the looking variety. But Pickens...
Yeah, how about the Cascade taking down the Talons? The Talons suffering their first loss of the season, defending champs, and the new kids on the block from Portland who have kind of been on the road similar to the Texas Volts, have not been able to be on their home field just yet, so doing things the hard way, but it's a good start to the series for the Cascade.
Here's Dakota Kennedy. Dakota Kennedy getting a chance to bat. Second consecutive game she started. Didn't start the first 2, but she came off the bench and had wonderful pinch hitting opportunities, hitting line drives all over the field, and now she's hitting 4th in the lineup. So to go from not playing to coming off the bench to hitting 4th all within a window of 4 days, it's pretty impressive.
Kind of goes with that whirlwind that all of these rookies are dealing with. Your collegiate career is ending and you've just played at the Women's College World Series, and then of course you've got to put on a new uniform, start your career with the AUSL and get in the box against some vets. And that's a big strikeout for Mullins to start this inning and try and keep it clean, especially after your team and your teammate gave you that 1-run lead.
We've had 6 combined strikeouts in our game, and every single one has been looking. Pickens, 4 strikeouts, all looking. Now Mullins, 2 strikeouts, both looking. Alyssa Brito swings at this, sinking into left field, stays up in time for Goodwin to make the play. Mullins has retired the first 5 she's faced.
Your designated player, number 99, Kayla Kowalik.
Here's Kayla Kowalik. 3 for 10 for Kowalik. Always bats with her hands slightly apart from each other. One ball and 1 strike. Texas Volts 1-2. Open the series against the Spark. The Blaze 2-1. Open the season against the Portland Cascade. Another called strike. 1-2.
You can see Michaela Edenfield is calling the pitches for Mullins in the circle. Just wanted to make sure that they were on the same page there. Getting the call right.
70 miles per hour, misses wide, and the count even. If you're just joining us, we expect to see Nigeri Kennedy make her pro debut. She's in the building, just recently signed with the Texas Volts. There she is, a difference maker everywhere she has been. Called strike 3, it's happened again. That is our 7th called strike out looking. Right now she's got a microphone. She can hear us. Hey, Aubrey, how you doing out there? You're a little farther away than you normally are. I'm used to seeing it second. How's center field?
You know, the view's great from out here, too.
What's it like getting used to center field? When was the last time you played a lot of center field? I know you've done it in the past.
Typically with the U.S. team, I find myself in the outfield a lot.
Number 43, Leanne Good.
But first time for AU being out here.
What's the biggest difference, I guess, for you? Like, do you have to train differently or warm up? Like, what do you have to do differently to get yourself ready to play center?
Yeah, definitely have to get a little bit of a longer arm out here.
Yeah.
My throws are a lot longer. And then just ball flight. I have to read more than just reactions. Obviously, reactions help, but second base is, you know, quick and easy. And then out here, I got time to think.
Leanne Good is batting against Carlin Pickens.
Stick.
I do actually want to ask you, Aubrey, I want to start with Carlin because you have had a, I guess, different perspective on her journey and her growth from being a Tennessee pitcher to now pitching on your team, right? You are.
Oh, you're going in and out on me.
Oh, no. Well, you're a little far out there in center field, so I was a little worried about our connection.
Oh, yeah.
You got us now?
I got you now.
Okay, so just give us a little bit about Carlin because you've seen her in all these different facets, right? Being on that Tennessee staff, and she's one of your players, but now you're on the same team.
Yes.
How has it been to watch her journey?
You're going in and out again, but I'm going to answer your question. Nice, Scar. See you working. It's so cool to see Carlin from her freshman year to now just develop as a player and stay hungry. Like her whole career wants to continually get better, not afraid of hard work. And then to see her on the biggest stage in college at the World Series and then out here and just like a champ fitting in and holding herself like a pro.
We saw her pitch a couple of days ago and so impressed with the smile and the joy and the energy. Has that always been something that you've noticed with her game?
She definitely plays, yeah, Jen, got time. She definitely plays with a lot of that.
Aubrey, I want to ask about the crowd here that we have seen week one, right? This is now technically series 2, but still week 1, and the berm has been so full, and you're out there in center field. What has it been like to see the fans turn out?
It's electric out here. It's so cool to feel like the city of Durham has just, stick car, nice, has just welcomed us. The support, we can feel it from day one, like you said, full stadium. And then, you know, it's noon and people are out here sweating with us. So super pumped to have Durham as our home base.
Second year you've been with the Blaze. You guys got off to a really slow start last year. What's been the big difference this year when you guys have gotten off to this good start? 2-1 now.
I heard slow start last year.
Slow start, good start this
Good
year.
start, yeah.
What's been the difference this year?
Yes. You know, I think it's been really, got time, Brito. Nice list. It's been really cool to see us adjust and grow and know that, you know,